Hello YouTube, Freddy Cardona here, back again with another Driving and the News video. Today is March 9th, 2023. And I did upload a Pride in Patterson video earlier this morning. And that video, I recorded it a few weeks ago when I didn't have my car. And I took an Uber to the mechanic. So I was in a historic area on Spruce Street and felt I should record a video. And I didn't get a chance to upload it. So I figured let me upload it for you guys today. So that should already be on the channel. If you haven't already, go check it out. It's Pride in Patterson. And let's get you the news here.
Offices throughout New York City, Westchester, Long Island, New Jersey, Connecticut, and Pennsylvania, or live online video consultations. Visit njdiet.com or call 855-5NJ-DIET. That's 855-5NJ-DIET. 40 days up to 40 pounds. 40 days up to 40 pounds.
Join us at Odyssey as we all do our one thing. Together, millions of things for our planet. For spring cleaning, make your own cleaning products from baking soda and vinegar. When we each share our one thing, it becomes a million things for our planet. What's your one thing?
Brisk and cold this morning. The AccuWeather real feels are in the 20s. It's going to be breezy. Not quite as chilly as yesterday, though. Some sun this afternoon, a high of 48. Tomorrow, early sun giving way to clouds. Periods of rain could be mixed with wet snow arriving late in the day or the evening. We'll have a high of 45 tomorrow. You'll want to know more about that precipitation, and you will 2 minutes from now on the AccuWeather 4-day forecast. 34 degrees now. Skies are clear. Humidity at 64. The winds are northwest at about 15 miles an hour. It's 34. We're going up to 48 in Midtown. The real feels 24. I'm Lee Harris. Winds News Time at the Tone, 7:30.
Good morning, I'm Susan Richard. A very close call for 3 Los Angeles police officers who were shot last night during a confrontation with a wanted parolee who had barricaded himself inside a building in Lincoln Heights. LAPD Assistant Chief Al Labrada.
During the subsequent search, officers encountered the individual and utilized some gas to try to get compliance from the individual. Again, the suspect refused. At one point during the search, the suspect exited and fired at the officers, wounding 3 officers who are now listed in stable condition.
LA Mayor Karen Bass.
I'm relieved and grateful that these 3 brave officers are in stable condition and are able to have a conversation with 2 of them when I checked in on them just now. I deeply appreciate their service and let them know that their city stands with them, and I very much look forward to their recovery.
The suspect is in custody. Winds News Time 7:31. Let's get traffic and transit from Karen Stewart.
All right, this Henry Hudson Parkway thing is, well, it's a thing. Southbound Henry Hudson at 158th Street. We've got a disabled vehicle blocking the right, and man, we are packed back before the Henry Hudson Bridge. It's not having a great effect at the inbound GW Bridge either, I can tell you that much. Over at the Hudson's, as we check what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels, we've got about a 40-minute upper level George Way, 35 for the lower. The Lincoln is 35 too, and the Holland is actually a 35-minute wait as well. Staten Islanders, the West Shore, southbound at exit 2. We got a 2-car accident. It is blocking the right lane. We've got West Shore Expressway delays through that area. Not bad, but, you know, enough. Now, on the outbound Gowanus at the Belt Merge, we got a disabled box truck. It's blocking the right lane there. That is still out there. It's been out there for a little bit now. And the Belt Parkway, westbound, approaching the Verrazano Bridge, has reports of an accident, and well, there is an accident. I saw it here on the 1010 Winds Jam Cam. All lanes are subject to closure. The westbound side of the Belt Parkway is really, really packed back to Stillwell Avenue. Alternate side parking rules are in effect for today. Response by the Barnes Run Traffic Tip Line at 844-JAM-1010. I'm Karen Stewart, 1010 Winds on 92.3 FM.
I'm attorney Rich Barnes. If you've been in a car crash, choosing the right firm is crucial to get the help you need and the best result possible.
The Barnes Firm, injury attorneys, call 1-800-8-million.
Manhattan, Long Island.
Fans of Fiddler on the Roof mourning a loss today. We'll tell you about that coming in just up in just a minute. First, we're going to get the forecast from Dean.
All right, looking at today, stepping out the door this morning, that real feel in the mid-20s. We'll get up to about 48 today. The wind, you can already feel it out the door. It is not as strong already, and it will not be as strong through the day, so that's some improvement. Temperatures back down to low 30s in the city, 20s in some of the outer suburbs, and then back up to 45 tomorrow. Early sun giving way to clouds. Kind of a wet, sloppy mess is the way I'll characterize this for most of us tomorrow night into early Saturday. Maybe a little snow on the front end mixed in for the city and near suburbs, coating to as much as an inch. More snow mixed in longer the farther north and west you go, the little slushier and slipperier the more north and west you go, where we could see 1 to 3 inches. Again, if you're south of I-78, little or no accumulation because of just mainly rain from the situation. We get it dried out by Saturday afternoon up to 44. Clouds will increase late Sunday up to the upper 40s before another round of wintry mix with possibly some plowable snow inland spots Monday night into Tuesday. 34 at the moment, heading up to 47 or 48 degrees today. I'm AccuWeather meteorologist Dean DeVore, New York's weather station. 1010 winds on 92.3 FM.
Winds news time at 7:34. The world's best-known Tevye has died. Chaim Topol, who won the Academy, Tony, and Golden Globe Awards, was best known for playing the lead role in Fiddler on the Roof, both on stage and screen.
I wasn't brought up in Hollywood. I was brought up in the kibbutz here, and I started to work at the age of 14.
Other big movie roles included in Galileo, Flash Gordon, and For Your Eyes Only, alongside Roger Moore as 007. In a statement, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said Topol's contribution to Israeli culture will continue to exist for generations. He was 87.
Blurry.
City lawmakers and transit advocates to rally today outside City Hall. It comes ahead of a budget hearing by the City Council's Transportation Committee, but their message is for state lawmakers.
Governor Hochul laid a firm foundation to keep running buses and trains with her executive budget, and now she and legislative leaders need to go beyond that and provide a platform for more frequent buses and trains, which is the way we build back ridership, improve safety, achieve equity, and make the transit system in New York better prepared for climate change.
Danny Pearlstein of the Riders Alliance advocates want another $300 million budgeted to increase bus and subway service to run every 6 minutes, even during off-peak hours. Uber and Lyft drivers declaring victory as the City Taxi and Limousine Commission signed off on a 10% raise for drivers. Ravi Desai of the New York Taxi Workers Alliance.
The TLC voted today to have the raise go into effect immediately. Normally, there's a 30-day waiting period after the TLC votes, but today they voted to expedite the implementation of this raise.
And so she says it could take effect as soon as Monday. The pay hike comes after drivers went on strike 3 times. That was to protest Uber trying to block the increase, which was initially scheduled to take effect just before Christmas. City Council Speaker Adrienne Adams used her State of the City speech Wednesday to reiterate her commitment to closing the prison at Rikers.
Advancing the closure of Rikers is more urgent now than ever before for both public safety and human rights.
The law to shut Rikers down by 2027 and replace it with borough-based prisons is still on the books, but Mayor Adams has recently suggested that he might be looking at a plan B. 34 degrees, clear skies now, the humidity 64%, the winds are northwest at around 15 miles an hour. 34 with a real feel right now of only 24 degrees, and we're headed up to 48 with some sunshine today. Winds News Time 7:36, and now this message: if you own a small business, you know the value of time, right? Well, so does GetRefunds.com. Susan Richard here, and in fact, that's why they made it so easy, no matter how busy you are, to apply for the Employee Retention Credit, or ERC. What's that? It's a payroll tax refund program, and your business might be eligible. We're talking up to $26,000 per employee kept on the payroll during COVID. Go to GetRefunds.com to get started. In less than 8 minutes, you can see if your business qualifies. They've already helped clients claim more than $3 billion through the ERC, and they might be able to help your business too. And here's the thing, that's with no upfront charge. In fact, they don't get paid till your business gets its refund. That's how it works. Also, just be aware, many business owners mistakenly think they won't qualify, but that's based on incomplete or outdated info. So don't let this pass you by. Go to GetRefunds.com. That's GetRefunds.com. Winds News Time 7:37. Something new at this year's Oscars. 1010 Winds Entertainment next.
Progressive presents Adjusting to the Suburbs. You used to associate crickets with silence. But since you bought a house in the suburbs, you know crickets hate silence. If any other creature realized rubbing its legs together made a piercing, high-pitched noise, they might think, maybe I won't do that. Constantly. All night long. Luckily, you can save with Progressive by bundling your home and auto. Now that's something to make noise about. Just not constantly. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, coverage provided and serviced by affiliates and third-party insurers.
Wins News Time 7:38. 1010 Wins Entertainment. The Oscars are Sunday, and yes, they will reference last year's slap seen around the world.
We're going to acknowledge it, and then we're going to move on, because I think that's probably what everyone wants, especially in that room. We don't want to make this year about last year. But yeah, it's certainly something that we can and will address in a comedic fashion.
Executive producer Molly McNerney. The Oscars are coming up Sunday night on ABC. Lainey Wilson leads the nominations for the CMT Award. She's got 4, including for Video and Performance of the Year. The CMTs coming up Sunday, April 2nd on CBS. Maren Morris, Sheryl Crow, and more to play a concert down south to benefit LGBTQ+ charities. This is coming up Monday, March 20th in Tennessee. Proceeds will go to several organizations, including the Tennessee Equality Project and Out Memphis. The Looking Out Foundation says it will match donations up to $100,000. Wins News Time 7:39.
New York is a hard-working place. New Yorkers have a certain quality and resilience. At Emblem Health, that resilience is in our DNA. We started here during the Great Depression, providing affordable health care coverage for hard-working people. We continue that mission today as a nonprofit, proudly serving over 3 million people and striving to create healthier futures for our members and local communities. Emblem Health.
It's not easy being the one everyone counts on to keep your operation running, no matter the weather or supply chain hiccup. But we get you, Raymond in Buffalo, Maria in Miami, and Jules in Troy, taking control of everything that's under your control. At Grainger, we're here for you with high-quality supplies for every industry, plus real-time product availability and access to experts ready to help. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
You know that spot where our signal gets a bit staticky? You can fix that right now with the flip of the button to 92.3 FM.
The News Watch never stops. This is 1010 Wins at 92.3 FM. You give us 22 minutes, we'll give you the world.
Good morning, 34 degrees. It is 7:40 on this Thursday, March 9th. I'm Susan Richard, and here's what's happening. Cops take down a ghost gun operation on the Upper East Side, but wait, there's more. Our Samantha Liebman coming up. A bodega killer still on the loose, but police say they found the hazmat suit the guy was wearing during that crime. President Biden to lay out his budget proposal today in Philly. Cops corral a coyote in Queens. And ahead of Sunday's Oscars, big drama for fashion designer Christian Siriano. In sports, the Big East College basketball tournament continues at the Garden today. Yesterday, St. John's advanced, Seton Hall lost. 1010 Wins AccuWeather, partly sunny skies today, breezy, and a high of 48. Wins News Time 7:41. Let's get traffic and transit from Karen Stewart.
All right, guys, thank you so much. We're back at Walgreens. I got to pick up some Zyrtec. I hear that that's also good for a cough. And Alice, you also gave me a suggestion in one of the comments. I'm going to read it again because I forgot the name of it. But I'm going to see if they have that here in Walgreens. All right, guys, thank you so much for viewing. I am really, really appreciative at how well the Driving in the News series is going. We generally get around 150 to 200 views on that playlist, which is more than I can even ask for. I mean, even if just a few people watch it, yeah, I really appreciate it. For laughs and giggles, has anyone went back to a Driving in the News from, let's say, last November or September or October, just to see what was going on at any given day, any random day? That's okay if nobody has. I think this is going to be more important as the years go on. Like if, say, 10 years from now, someone wants to go back 10 years to see what was going on any particular day, because that's what we're doing. We're recording history. All right, guys, we'll see you on the next Driving in the News. And if you have not seen that Pride and Patterson video that I uploaded earlier this morning, head on over. And if you like the content, please subscribe. It helps the channel. And that's the best way to support my efforts, is subscribing and liking the videos and watching the videos, because it's the views. The more views that these videos get, the higher YouTube pushes these videos and gets the videos in the hands of other people so that they can enjoy it too. All right, guys, we'll see you on the next Driving in the News.